Thanks, Kev. Some better and brighter news here, at least. Over the last 2 seasons, the Rogers Hometown Hockey Tour has traveled 56,000 kilometers. That's more than 6 times the length of the Canada-U.S. border. MacLean, Tara Slone will be hitting the road for a 3rd season, and they join us now to reveal the stops on this year's tour. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Dina.
On season 3. I remember when you were launching this. It seems like yesterday.
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't. You know, it's funny because John's trapped in a subway, the hot subways here in Toronto on a sweltering day, and here we are in our winter jackets on a sweltering day. And
because we're already looking forward.
You'd think we would know not to have the wool pulled over our eyes in season 3, but here we are.
There you go.
Fellow
It's the best I can do.
It does feel like yesterday in some ways. I mean, it's gone really fast, and you know, our kind of amazement and interest in the country never ceases. So we're really excited to get back to season 3.
24 new stops, and it all
Yes.
begins October 15th and 16th. So right after you're done stuffing your face with Thanksgiving goodness, hopefully, and family, you're going to spend it with us, your family, right?
Absolutely, get that break. Christmas is also a holiday for us this year because it falls on a weekend. But we start in Newmarket, Dina, and just listening to that story about the scrap on the subway, we were talking, Kevin and I, about Ray 20 Arenas, a great old rink up in Newmarket. And I remember refereeing the Junior A Hurricanes, kicking 6 players out of the game for fighting. They got in a fight in the stands with the fans. The fans started falling into the benches. We had to cancel the game. That's hockey. It's a much different game now, but in the good old days, that's not the story we'll tell.
And
we'll
that's not
celebrate.
what we're expecting on our first stop of Rogers Hometown Hockey in Newmarket.
Well, we have to thank it for bringing great talents like Connor McDavid to the game, right? And also Walk Off the Earth performing. They're huge.
Yeah, I mean, part of this is we celebrate hockey in Newmarket and the legacy of that, but music has been a big part of our last 2 seasons, and so we are thrilled to announce that Walk Off the Earth will be our special musical guest. And, you know, you guys are talking about the music that brings you joy and makes you feel the feels. Their songs are so joyful, so we're very excited.
So the way it breaks down is on the Saturday, it starts off really early. There's a lot of stuff and activities going on for families, and it's free.
It is a free, family-friendly festival.
Yes.
Can I add some more alliteration into that?
Good.
Yeah. Saturdays and Sundays, I mean, if you're in the area, come up to Newmarket at the Riverwalk Commons, and it's, you know, tons of interactive stuff. We have alumni, we have signings, we have music going on all day. Lots of fun stuff throughout the day. And then the broadcast is Sunday. Ron rolls in, and then we get that whole thing started.
Speaking of, are you going to clone yourself? How are you going to manage the Saturday
Tara's got to be ready because we hit a lot of little towns, right, Dina? So I think a Grand Falls, Windsor, Newfoundland, or we're off into Timmins is going to be a really special show. Timmins, Ontario, the Mahavlich brothers celebrated, and Bill Barilko, so there's your Tragically Hip connection there. Moose Jaw or Nanaimo or Medicine Hat, and to try and make it in the heart of winter, you know, that's always a challenge. So Tara, it's on her, and she can super handle it. I played hockey with Tara yesterday in Newmarket, and I thought she's growing old, as you know. This is her birthday.
Yeah, thanks,
and I
Ron.
thought kind of a washed-up singer-songwriter should be easy to take her down in a ball hockey.
Why is this the Tara Slone roast?
You know
all
what?
of a sudden?
If you thought it was so easy to take me down, then why were you so competitive?
I worked hard. I wasn't going to lose that.
You didn't come off the rink.
Speaking of competitive, what's this about Penny Alexiak's parents?
Well, that's a lovely story because she went back to school, as you showed earlier today, and it was celebrated at the school with media and everything else. But when I was at Rio Olympics, Dina, her
Brilliant
family...
job, by the way.
Thanks. It was fun to do your shift, right? So anyway, the Alexiaks asked to meet me. And Jamie plays in the NHL with Dallas, so that made sense. And Richard and Allison are the parents, and Haley's the sister. And they said to me, Ron, we just wanted to thank you for the show. And I said, oh, the Olympics is such a joy to do that story, and our pleasure. And they said, no, we don't mean the Olympics. We want to thank you for Rogers Hometown Hockey. Richard's from the United States. I was born in Scotland and via the U.S. That show kind of taught us about Canada, and we really appreciate it. And not to be, you know, a name dropper, but Alison Alexiak gave us a really nice sort of a mission statement to go out there and remind ourselves that we do share us.
That's where it all starts, is in the communities that nurture the young talent, and it's so great to celebrate it and shine a spotlight with all of the segments that you do.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, you're talking My Hometown Musts.
Yes.
This is coming back again for season 3. This is where I explore the thing you have to do in any given community. So last year, for instance, I was in Thunder Bay, ended up in Lake Superior after a sauna, went dog sledding, did all kinds of things. Went to Puck Factory in Sherbrooke, Quebec.
Was a highlight for me.
Bagpipes, yes, bagpipes. So this year, you know, we're planning all kinds of fun stuff, but it's a really nice way for me to immerse myself, sometimes literally, in a community. And I get so much out of learning stuff like that.
And thank you for sharing your birthday this morning with us.
Oh, well, thanks. And thanks for bringing it up,
He is
Ron.
the gift that keeps giving.
He really is.
You two on the road. Tune in to Rogers Hometown Hockey with Ron and Tara every Sunday during the NHL season on Sportsnet for more info about where they're stopping near you. New information will be added in the coming weeks, but I can say you're going to be in Kevin's backyard, Barrie.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're on
Going
the
to meet
stop,
David
Kev.
Phillips, Environment Canada, the weatherman. he's in Aurora, but I'm going to drag him to either Newmarket or Barrie.
I think Kev may actually show up and video bomb you guys. He tends to do that.
Oh, we hope so.
He's also very competitive.
As long as there's free food, I am there, my friends.
Hot
All
chocolate.
right.